Welcome back to the coolest top 5 helmets of the week. If you like football equipment, especially the helmets, be sure to tune in because we do this each and every week where we break down the best helmets in the league. Today we will start with the New York Giants in their century red uniforms. Yes, they did it before Michigan. Let the arguing begin. So on Sunday, the Giants broke out the all-new, all-old throwback inspired helmets. The design is to commemorate their 100th season, or what others may say, the last time that the Giants were good, which pains me because I am a diehard Giants fan, but let's be honest, things are looking pretty bleak for the G-men. However, it was so cool seeing these helmets, having that really flaked out red portion of the helmet. I just thought was awesome, and they paired the helmets with their matching uniforms and with those nude colored pants. It may have looked like there was a bunch of pantsless men running around the field. But number 4, the Seattle Seahawks. So these throwbacks are easily one of the best in the whole league. They did wear this last year as well, but it's still one of the best of the week, and probably any week. The helmet includes the classic logo and the silver shell, but the blue face mask with the uniform matches too well. They also made more of a statement than the opposing team, both score-wise and fashion-wise. With a 26-20 score, despite the Broncos having their new mile-high helmets and their 12th overall pick, Bo Nix, who threw more interceptions than touchdowns. In fact, he threw 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Not looking good. Next is number 3, Myles Garret. And if you're a real fan of the show, you're going to see Myles Garret twice, because in our other series with the helmet oddities, he also made the cut. With the Cleveland Browns, you may have seen this sick looking helmet on Myles Garret, where this year it seems that he changed his helmet to the Xenith Orbit Pro. He was using a Schutt F7. This one deserves a mention because it's a cool helmet, and it might be one of the greatest changes in the Browns' career, because the Deshaun Watson trade may be the worst in NFL history, and that's even with knowing that the Giants paid Daniel Jones $160 million. Number 2, the Eagles, black helmet, white jersey. It pains me to say, Saquon looked good in black, and it was nice seeing him go to black and not green, but at the end of the day, anybody but the Cowboys, right? Despite the NFL's stupidity picking the 2 greenest teams to play in the stadium where green is the local rival's color, the Eagles decided to bring back their black helmets as the local team is black. Some little homages from the Eagles to the people of Sao Paulo. The black looked good for Saquon's first game with the Eagles, where he led the dominating force despite Jalen Hurts' less than stellar performance. I think it's probably more important that both of these teams probably looked into some better shoes, though, because the helmets weren't important. What was a real important factor of this game was that turf condition, that grass hybrid. It was a soccer field. They may have been out in Buffalo playing in the pit. Am I right? And number 1, UCF pediatric helmets, one of the coolest designs of the week. This one's going to just be tough to beat throughout the whole year. To the UCF, who wore helmets designed by pediatric patients for their game against Sam Houston. The decals included 2 different looks to the classic UCF logo. The right side having a blue tinted design, and the right is a rainbow of colors within the logo. The design comes after the UCF players paid a visit to the patients of the Orlando Health Arnold Palmer Hospital for Children, where they asked the children to add designs to the decals. Originally, this was only going to be for the spring game, but the crowd loved them so much, they decided to implement it during the regular season. It's a heartwarming story, but I don't know, it's also pretty cool, and it shows how sometimes going back to your youthful imagination can really lend a lot on the field. I love this design, and if you like this series, please let us know. We want to keep doing this, so if you like helmets, just let me know. Is this a hit or a miss? Till next time, cheers.